Welcome to the Never Yield podcast. Today is Friday, May 29th, and we have a ton of news to discuss on the Razorback world. So on today's show, Billy Richmond is back. Maleek Thomas is gone. Hogs playing in a regional in Lawrence, Kansas this weekend. Razorback softballs at the Women's College World Series, and Hunter Yurachek is once again the laughing stock of college athletics. Andrew, how's it going, brother?
Making it. Theme of baby number 3 is survive, not thrive. So
Survive in advance, right?
yeah.
Survive in advance. I hear that. Uh yeah, we had Brandon Burlsworth football camp today for my two kiddos.
Okay.
So that was a lot of fun at Farmington High School, and KJ Jackson and AJ Hill were there.
Both of them.
It's like they're also competing in the community service world also, not just
Yeah.
on the field.
Yeah.
So, that was really cool though. You know, when you got a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old, like they line them up in a tunnel when they announced all the Razorback players that were there to help, former
Hmm.
and current, and then the Razorbacks would run through and give them all fives. And of course, mine were like, "Dad, we're never washing our hand again. We got KJ Jackson's 5. We cannot get a shower tonight. No
Yeah.
shower." So I just it's fun. I remember those days when I was that age, and they just think the world of those guys. So, but yeah, it was really good, man. I mean, there's some greats: Jermaine Petty, uh, Grant Cook, Jodine Davenport. I mean, there
Joe
was
Dean Davenport.
Joe
Let's
Dean,
go.
Anthony Lucas. I mean, there was a bunch of the good ones from when we were little. Even
Oh yeah.
some of the, like the really obscure ones, like Kenny Sandlin, the offensive lineman.
Okay.
He was like late night. I think he played with Brandon, and I'm trying to think of a couple more, but there was a bunch of them, man. It was really cool to see some of those guys, and Drew Morgan was there helping. So,
Okay.
but yeah, it
Most
was good.
importantly was Houston there?
Houston was not there. I was kind of surprised,
He
honestly.
usually does.
Yeah,
Burlsworth camp.
yeah, Houston wasn't there. Obviously, Tommy Tice is a coach at Farmington,
Hmm.
so he's obviously there and got a big round of applause. So, yeah, really fun experience. Neither of my kids play football yet. Sawyer's too young; he's only 6. Parker could play next year, tackle
Okay.
football,
Okay.
but I don't, I don't think he wants to. He wants to, but I think he's a little scared.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we may be a couple years out from getting there. So, anyways, good time doing that today. This weekend, back to the travel baseball life, and hopefully making a trip up to Omaha here in a couple weeks.
That would be fantastic.
So, um, man, I don't know. Should we start with postseason baseball? Should we start with the basketball news? Where should we go first?
Let's go. Let's go in order of the seasons. So Let's go basketball first.
That's what I had first on the list, just because it's such huge news.
Yeah.
So Wednesday was the deadline. We all knew it was coming. Oh, what a play! Softball team's playing right now, so watching that, and so maybe a little distracted every once in a while. But yeah, Wednesday the deadline has came and went for the NBA draft. I'm sure everybody's heard by now as we're almost 48 hours out as this is dropped. But Billy Richmond coming back to school, no surprise there. Uh, we John Rothstein reported, nothing can be easy with us. We know that. Like
Hmm.
nothing can just be normal. But John Rothstein comes out and reports that Billy Richmond is staying in the draft. And everybody's like, what the hell? I mean, no way. Terrible news. Like, terrible news. And then 20 minutes later, he takes it back that he's changed his mind. Billy is coming back to college. I'm not sure if Rothstein just got bad information. Because I didn't see anybody else post it. I didn't see Gamboni or any of them guys post it. So But or maybe Cal just came in at the midnight hours like, no, 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 Billy.
Yeah.
Here's you another million. Like who knows? But big news, Billy Goat coming back to Arkansas. Not surprised there. Maleek Thomas, once again, nothing could be normal. The only player to not announce by the deadline of all of them. Didn't announce either way. Um, the common sense in me was telling me that, well, if he's in the draft and he didn't announce he's coming back, that means he's staying in the draft.
Hmm.
But everybody else was like, well, you announce it one way or the other. Maybe it's just, they're making a graphic. It's taking them a while to get the graphic out. Who knows? But Leak ends up staying in the draft. It's kind of a bummer. As a Hog fan, it's a bummer. Obviously, I'm happy for Maleek that he's gonna have a great NBA career, I think. But it just goes from the Hogs having the best backcourt in the country and a really good roster coming back, maybe a top 5 preseason team, to maybe like a top 12 preseason team, but just a pretty good roster, at
Hmm.
this point in time. But so it's not like hate towards Leak. You just kind of, man, could have been like preseason top 5.
Yeah.
That's the hurt.
Yeah.
But anyways, kind of what we expected. We were kind of getting our hopes up that Leak may come back also, but anyways, no surprises, thoughts on any of that?
Yeah. I find myself feeling the same way I did the year Jalen Williams after his sophomore year when he could have came back or go to the draft. He stayed in the draft. Obviously worked out for him. He fell into a great situation. Um,
Oh yeah.
but I don't know. I felt like if he would have came back, because he would have got to play with Nick Smith and Anthony
Mm-hmm.
Black and
Yep.
those guys, and I don't know. I just really felt like if he would have came back, that was our puzzle piece to really make it to the Final Four. Um, but so I'm kind of feeling like that a little bit, not in the same exact way, but obviously different players, different positions. But yeah, sad to see him go, but happy for him to. I mean, obviously, that's what these kids dream about, and so it was going to be hard to pull him back to college when your whole life you're working to go to the NBA. Uh, but yeah, he'll definitely be missed in our backcourt next year. But
Oh, for sure. And it just as that day went on Wednesday, I just kept seeing, you know, so and so has withdrew from the draft, is returning to college. So and so has withdrew the draft, and like guys in the same range as Maleek, and I was like,
mhm,
not good, not
yeah,
good. So, anyways, we'll see. I wonder, like, what do you think? Obviously, we don't know, but do you think Cal was like, once again, midnight hour? The deadline was 11 p.m. or 10 p.m. Central Time, I think. Um, you think it got to like 9:55, and Cal's like throwing his last pitch, raising the bag another 500 grand, or what? Like how do you think that goes down? Like that? Or do you think Malik was just like chilling on the couch watching Netflix?
yeah, yeah. I don't know how all that works out officially. I don't know that Cal's at 10 p.m. like still waiting for an answer. Could have been, but I would think that he had it. Cal probably had his answer before that. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
in today's day and age. I have no idea what's going on. So
yeah, yeah. I would like to think Cal was making every last ditch effort. We had heard rumors behind the scenes that he was, really trying to push or get leaked back. So, but yeah, so the roster, so that opens up what, 3 million? Who knows what we were going to pay Malik?
yeah,
2, 3 million, 4, I don't know. Like, so you got a little bit of extra change in your pocket now. Once
let's go to
again,
Europe and you
I
bring
don't,
some boys home.
yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know who's worth that. with the 5 anymore. I feel like they're all taken, but now just go and get the best one available. Period. End of story. You got an extra
Yeah.
3 million, 4 million, go get them. So I think, and to me, it's pretty simple. I mean, overpay, go get you a 5, and let's roll. But
Yeah.
uh, we shall see. I mean, you gotta I even wonder is Maleek Ewan back in the fray? Like, can you go pull Maleek Ewan back at this point? I mean, he's got to be the best one out there. I mean, I don't know, if he's got his waiver or not yet. I mean, I guess now we probably would have heard about it, but
Mm-hmm.
go get Maleek Ewan back. I mean, you got to get somebody though. So I'm sure Kyle's got it figured out.
Yeah. I mean, I would tend to think that that was always our backup plan if he's eligible that he would come back. I don't know that. I have no sources to say that, but
Yeah.
just a feeling of like, because he hasn't announced anything yet. So
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't.
Go him or Michael Hand logged in from Florida. Go get him. I mean, neither of them have a waiver to play next year, but if you get both of them,
That
it's
would
a,
be
it's
that
a
would be
fit.
impressive.
Yeah. Or just go ahead and get both of them even without their waiver and just pray to the basketball gods that one of them gets it. You got a
Yeah.
50-50 shot,
Yeah.
So anyway, so yeah, that's the latest. It's been pretty cool on social media today, seeing all the guys are on campus now. Jordan Smith Jr., JJ Andrews, Abdul Tor, they're all on campus. They've moved in. They're making their TikToks, the Razorback Twitter page is posting videos of them. They're posting videos at midnight, getting shots up in the gym. So it's pretty neat to see. They're going on a summer trip here pretty soon. They're doing the foreign tour thing. So
Okay.
I don't know when that is. I mean, it's probably in July, July or August. But so yeah, we'll get a little bit of inside look at them. Um, but yeah, so we finally got all that behind us. That's all we've been talking about. It's the draft, who's staying, who's going. We kind of got some clarity on what the roster is going to shape out and look like. So we can kind of move on from all that talk now and just wait till we get a 5 and maybe one more ball handler. I think we may be a little thin at guard. We got all the slashers in the world,
Mm-hmm.
but not a stud guard, but go get one more piece that can make it work. So, moving on to baseball, big weekend for the Razorbacks. We took a week off on the Memorial Day. So Arkansas got hot, SEC tournament, went to the championship game, playing really well, ran out of gas, ran out of pitching against Georgia in the championship. Everybody and their mama had the Hogs hosted.
Yeah.
D1 Baseball America. Who there's one or two more. USA Today, I can't think of them all. Had
Mm-hmm.
the Hogs hosted. We thought they were hosting. They thought they were hosting. Everybody thought they were hosting. Dave said he talked to people who told him that he was in a good spot. He was hosting. So, selection show comes out. They're not hosting. 9 or 18 quad one wins, second most in the country. Quad one wins. Mississippi State has 9. Half the quad one wins. Half. Arkansas wins 7 SEC series. Mississippi State wins 4 SEC series. I mean, I don't understand. I feel like in basketball and football, these selection committees watch film. They break it down. I feel like in baseball, they just say, "All right, let's take the best RPIs." I mean, it's the easy way out. So safe. But anyways, frustrating. The Hogs aren't hosting. Not only are they not hosting, they're going to Kansas. They play tonight as you're watching this, 5 o'clock against Missouri State, which is a whole nother thing we'll talk about in a minute. But did the Hogs get screwed, or are we just being fans?
No, I
We being homers? I think they
I
got screwed.
mean, you can look at it from both ways. You can, obviously as a player or coach, you're like, you never want to blame it on the refs or a committee or anything, but like you know one play doesn't usually determine the outcome of a game or whatever. Like you had some work to do in the like we knew coming down the stretch it was going to take a lot of work to even get in the conversation of hosting. So like you could have done more in the regular season. What I'm getting at, to prove your point and to like really make a stand. But when you put us in Mississippi State side by side, it's like we should be. And now, does Ty go to the team that has a national championship?
Tie goes to if you go into ties, it goes to head-to-head record, and we beat
Well,
him 2 out of 3.
yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying they have a great ballpark as well. They
Dude,
do have a national.
people just, I'm telling you, and we're gonna get to this in a minute. People just don't respect Hunter Yurachek. This is
I
a group. This is a group of athletic directors. This selection committee.
Yeah.
They think he's a clown, and we'll get to that in a
I
little bit too.
Okay. Yeah.
but I mean, I think it's that on top of. I mean, I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
So, anyways, yeah, they got that underdog mentality now, though. Dave's playing that up. They get shipped off to Kansas. Kansas baseball stadium may or may not be as big as Fayetteville High's. Springdale Harbor's, similar. 2,500 is what it sits. Most of it is bleachers, I believe. There's a few chairbacks now. So they decide, hey, we got Arkansas coming to town. We're gonna have to figure something out. Let's rip down the fence and put a barbed wire fence there. Pretty much, it's not technically barbed wire, but that's what I'm gonna call it. See through and
Chain link.
chain link fence. And let's say 1,500 people can sit out here. So now we're up to 4,000. Seriously, they just put chain link on the fence, people. It's still a flat ground back there. If you're not in the front row, you ain't seeing nothing.
Yeah.
There's no elevation. Like, the hog pen has the humps, it elevates you a little bit. They put they put 2 of them metal bleacher things back there that seat about 40 people each. So it's kind of a circus, but hey, I think it'll be rowdy. I think it's gonna be a rowdy little place. I think it's gonna be crazy.
There's been some chirping this week. There's been and all the like it's been fun to see like all the Kansas social media stuff. Like, why is it always Arkansas?
Yeah, dude, they're so sick of us.
Because we beat them once or twice in postseason baseball. We beat them the last 2 times in the NCAA tournament basketball. We beat them in the exhibition at basketball.
Liberty Bowl. Yeah.
Liberty Bowl.
Bowl.
It's just hey, we're 2 letters better.
That's right. That's right.
2 letters better than Kansas.
No, I know their stadium's trash, and that's okay. They're not a baseball school. They've gotten better the last couple of years, but I mean, I think it'll be a fun app. I think it'll be fun. It's gonna be rowdy in there. It's gonna be. I think it's turf field. Crazy things always happen on turf. I just got some vibes that it's gonna be crazy. Something crazy is gonna happen in Lawrence this weekend. I don't know if it's gonna be in our favor or not in our favor, but it's gonna be rowdy. There's gonna be something crazy happen. So, anyways, draw Missouri State, our bitter non-conference rival, Missouri State in baseball. I feel like the last 10 years, us and Missouri State have had some battles all the way back to that super regional that got rained out to like 2 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
That was wild. Split with Missouri State this year. They beat us 15-14, I believe, in extra innings up there in Springfield.
Yeah.
And then at our place, we beat them 12-4, but we scored 8 runs in the 8th. I think it was 4-4 going into the 8th, and we scored 8. So it was closer than the score. When I think of postseason baseball, I just like playing people you haven't seen. I mean, I like playing teams you don't ever play. So it's kind of a bummer you're playing somebody you play twice a year, every year. Um, but this game kind of, I mean, once again, Missouri State's been a little thorn in our side in baseball, and
Did they have a
they're
bad down the stretch or whatever? Because I feel like I saw that they were gonna like host a regional like a month ago.
really, I don't know. I don't
I
know.
could be wrong on that, but I could have swore that I saw the Springfield.
Well, their RPI is 23. Ours is 21. They're only 2
Yeah,
behind us in the RPI.
yeah.
So,
I could have swore like a month ago that I saw that they were projected to be a host site, but that's
yeah,
a fall far from grace to go from hosting to a 3.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a tough draw. I mean, it's one of the better 3 seeds I think in the whole thing for sure.
I would
So,
imagine.
so not only did we get screwed and sent off to Kansas, we're playing one of the best 3 seeds out there.
Mm-hmm.
So, starting Gabe Gackle, which I like.
Yep.
Dietz took it off the shin. Even if he hadn't taken it off the shin, I think you try to save your ace for the Kansas game
Yep.
on day 2. Because in this regional format, whether you win the first one or lose the first one or win or lose the second one, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you lose the first one or lose the second one. You have to go through the same path, the same
Mm-hmm.
amount of games,
Yeah.
So, like, you got to start out 2-0 regardless. Whether you lose the first one or second one, doesn't matter. You got to start out 2-0 or you're past the same. So, you might as well just save your ace for the big dogs and
Mm-hmm.
the home team. And I mean, I don't have a problem with it. Now, do I have all the faith in the world in Gabe Gackle? No. Has he looked better as of late? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have MLB stuff? Yes. Is he getting drafted in the first 3 rounds? Yes. Maybe 2 rounds. But he's been inconsistent, but I don't know. He's always been kind of a postseason gamer, so I
Mm-hmm.
feel like he lives for this moment. Um, Offense was really good the first couple games. Spanked Texas and Tennessee, scored like 8 runs each game.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of slowed down offensively the last 2 games, but I don't know how you feel. What do you think? Our next pod, it will be decided. So we'll either be playing in the supers or baseball will be done. So we might as well make predictions now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, how do you feel like this is going to go this weekend?
We're winning it, baby. We're winning this regional.
Easy, hard. Do we win it in 3? Do we have to fight through the losers bracket? What's it look like?
I'll say this. I say we either win it in 3 or we probably don't win it.
Yeah.
Um, that'll be my prediction.
It's just so hard to come through. I mean, it happens,
Yeah.
but it's so hard. You got to have some crazy good pitching depth.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't win 3, if you got to come through that losers bracket, you got to win 5.
Yeah.
So, or play 5. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, I think we win it too. I know Kansas is good. They won the Big 12, playing that Cracker Box ballpark on the turf. But as much as we're griping about going there, they are pissed that Arkansas is a 2 seed in their regional.
Yeah. Oh,
They'd
yeah.
rather have any other 2 seed.
Yeah.
So, they feel that. They're not stupid. Those players aren't stupid. Obviously, the coaches aren't stupid. Like, they know that a majority of the country is picking Arkansas to win this regional. We know we're the big dogs, walking in there, But, yeah, I think we win it. I think we might win it in 3. I'm gonna be confident and say that we just roll through it maybe. I don't know. I just feel like they got a little swag about them, a little aura right now. They're feeling
Yeah.
good about themselves after that SEC tournament run, and
Yeah.
so.
And on that note, can we just say now that the SEC tournament is more meaningless than ever?
Ever. And why even play it? And Dave even said that. He's like, it's completely changed the way that we're going to play the tournament from now on.
Yeah.
The way we pitch it. He's like, if it doesn't mean anything at all, then why do we even play it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a complete waste of time. Um, just ridiculous. Because
Yeah.
we thought we were hosting after we beat Texas.
Yeah.
That's when everybody thought we were in. And then
Yeah.
we go beat the number 3 RPI team, Auburn. It was
Mhm.
like a shoe in after that. Shoe
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Like, and so it's just, yeah, I mean, what's the point? What's the point of even playing it? What's
Yeah.
the point of even playing it? So, um, I just feel like in basketball, there's a little bit of what have you done for me lately?
Mhm.
In baseball, if you lose a Stetson in March and you lose to UT Arlington in March, like the Hogs did, they don't care that you beat Texas and Auburn a week before the tournament. Like they're gonna hold that. They're gonna hold you losing to Stetson 3.5 months ago over than you beating the number 2 team in the country
Mhm.
last week. I mean,
Mhm.
it just shows it. It's not a serious
Yeah.
sport right now until they decide that they're gonna make it serious.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, so we both got the Hogs winning the regional. Hopefully that comes to fruition. Softball in OKC. Um, run through the regionals and super regionals, 5 run rule games. Okay, so just domination over the regional. Run rule Duke both games. We are currently in a 2-2 tie in the 5th inning or 6th inning now.
Top of
Going
the
to the
sixth.
top of the 6th as we're watching it right now as we're hosting. It's the first time they've ever been to Oklahoma City, so it's a monumental thing. Like overdue, honestly. They've been so close for so long. Really, really
Mhm.
happy for Courtney and the team and all the softball diehards. Um, but this doesn't feel like one of those teams that's just happy to be there and 0-2 and barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. Yeah.
Because that
No,
happens a
they
lot. That happens a lot. You see it in Omaha all the time.
Mhm.
Team who's not supposed to be there, has never been there, maybe had a good year, but they're just happy to be there, and they just go
Yeah.
0-2 and out.
Yeah.
I don't get those vibes from this softball team.
No, this is a very like listening to the interviews, like seeing the emotions of winning the super regional against Duke, like yeah, I think they're on a mission to do some damage in Oklahoma City. That's the goal. And the monkey on your back is out. Oklahoma didn't make it. So uh you gotta have some it's gotta do everything for your confidence there to be like, look,
Mhm.
this is I think you're telling your team we're the best team here.
Yeah.
Uh, whether you truly are or not, but Oklahoma's always I mean, it's the Nick Saban Alabama team that you're, scared of to go to see on the schedule, but they're not there. So
Yeah.
uh yeah, I think they should go in with all the confidence in the world and hopefully hopefully play really well there. And we're
Yeah,
up to
I
nothing.
yeah, it's up to nothing, and Nebraska made a little run. It's 2-2 now. It's a great crowd, prime time in OKC. Scott Van Pelt on doing the preview for Sports Center coming up. Yeah, just a really cool environment uh, for those girls and that team. And I don't know, Nebraska's pretty dang good. Everybody was picking Nebraska in this game, so
Yeah.
they got this pitcher who used to play for Oklahoma, won 2 national championships at Oklahoma as their ace pitcher. She's now at Nebraska, and we got 2-run home run off of her. So hopefully we can just scrounge out one more run and lock
Yes.
this thing up. So yeah, good for them. Hopefully they can stay for a while. Now it's time for the big news. Hunter Yurchek. Insert foot in mouth once again. Um, the times come out for the first 3 football games a couple days ago.
Mhm.
9:15 in Utah, which is 7:15 their time. That's a normal
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
If I'm going to Utah, I want to play that night game. I don't want to
Oh
play
yeah.
Utah at noon. So I'm
Yeah.
ecstatic about getting a night game on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Because because that's a raucous environment. Like
I
that's
do. I really want to try to go to that.
yeah.
If I can swing that, I would
If
love to. I would
if
love
I
to. I really wanted to go to BYU.
uh,
That didn't happen. Um, and so I really want to. I really want to try to make this trip if I can, but we'll see.
if I knew we were any better, like that we'd even be competitive, I probably would,
Yeah.
honestly. But anyway, so that comes out at 9:15. Then the next week we get the Georgia Bulldogs at 11 a.m. It's released, graphics go out. Couple hours later, I'm just going to read the Hunter Yurachek statement that he puts on Razorback letterhead, not in just a little tweet, Razorback letterhead,
Mm-hmm.
and sends it out to the world. I'm extremely concerned and displeased about the recently released kickoff times for our football program in consecutive weeks this September and the impact it will have on the well-being of our student athletes.
Mm-hmm.
ESPN has set our game at Utah at 9:15 Central on September 12th. We anticipate returning to campus at around 6 a.m. on Sunday, September 13th, followed by an 11 a.m. home kickoff against Georgia just 6 days later on September 19th. The assigned schedule will cost our student athletes nearly a full day of rest and recovery that they would otherwise have available to them. This is not simply a competitive disadvantage, it is a genuine welfare issue for the young men who represent our program and contribute greatly to the bottom line of our television partners. This type of scheduling is unacceptable and demonstrates a clear neglect for the well being of college athletes. I am confident that there are not many other programs in the SEC that would be placed in a similar position, and I will not quietly accept it for our program. I have formally requested that the SEC office and ESPN aggressively pursue an alternative solution for one or both kickoff times during these consecutive weeks. The focus must be on the well being of our games participants, not the bottom line of our media partner. Oh boy, where to start? You know who doesn't play at 11 a.m.?
Good programs.
Teams who are not 2-10
Yeah.
and hire the coach that nobody else wanted
Yeah.
and have respect from the country that people want to watch. Did you see Jake Beckett's tweet at him?
No.
Oh, Jake had a tweet said, it's called Get Better. I think that's what he said. He says, it's called Get Better. My first 2 years at Arkansas, we played a bunch of 11 a.m. games. My junior and senior year, we didn't play hardly any because we were good.
Mm-hmm.
So that's true. All that's true. But to throw out the well-being of the athletes,
I was gonna say,
like,
how many times can you say welfare and well-being in one letterhead? Because it was about 8 times. It felt like.
so if we play at 2:30 against Georgia, that extra 3.5 hours, does that make all the difference in the welfare and well-being? That 3.5 hour extra rest we got that day, does that make the difference?
I think Georgia's going to be a lot more prepared if we had 2 weeks to prepare for Georgia. But I mean, you know who's playing their tiny violins for us is the Big Ten teams that are having to go from LA to Rutgers in New Jersey
Right.
on a turnaround like that, or the team that plays on Monday night football and then has to turn around and play on Saturday or Sunday, depending on what part of the year it is. You know, later in the year they do play some Saturday games after college
Yeah.
football's over.
Yeah.
I mean, it just it just sounds like there's so much like woe is me, or like we don't have the resources, or like that's all you hear out of this dude's mouth.
It is.
And it wouldn't even be that bad if he didn't have a long track record of just saying stupid stuff and just coming across as I don't know who loves him dearly, or like who,
Obviously, the chancellor.
or who, Hunter Yurachek caught the chancellor doing something illegal or terrible, that like he has some dark secret on him that he can't get
Mm-hmm.
fired. But I'm like, how much more does this dude have to do or not do to keep his job that no one wants him to have? I
Of all the things to gripe about this week, if you're going to make a public announcement, it needs to be about us not hosting a regional and getting screwed out of that with all the
yeah,
metrics.
yeah,
Not about our kickoff time against Georgia.
yeah.
And if you're really that upset about it, don't blame it on the well-being of the student athletes. Like I said, if you play at 2:30, that 3 hours is not going to make all the difference in their well-being
Right.
and their with that extra 3 hours of rest they get.
Yeah.
You have 5 or 6 days to prepare. You have the same amount of days regardless.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to send that letter out, it needs to be about the regional. But if you're going to do it about that football, it still would have been stupid. But just complain about it's not fair to our fans that we have the 14th most, the least amount of night games the last 5 years of any program in the SEC. Now, you got to be good. You are good if you're good, you get night games.
Mm-hmm.
But like I would have respected it a little bit more, a little bit, not much, if it would have been like, I'm sick of this 11 a.m. crap. It's not fair to our program, our university. We've been getting it for years. Even when we were decent, we were getting 11 a.m.s. Notre Dame was at 11 a.m. last year. Like, give us some respect. Come out and make that. Don't start throwing all this BS about the well-being of our athletes.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, it's just after the whole stuff at the Little Rock Touchdown Club last year and the numerous things he has said, I mean, the national media is laughing at him.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
All the national guys have reposted this, and they're like, "What is wrong with this guy? Cry me a river. Get better." Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just pathetic, man. It's just pathetic. After the whole like I said, the Little Rock Touchdown Club thing, and then the college football playoff chairman interviews he was doing where he was sounding like an idiot. I mean, it's like you said, he must have naked pictures of the chancellor because his approval rating is lower than any president that's ever been in office. You name it, Republican or Democratic Party, I don't care.
Yeah.
Hunter Yurchek's approval rating is way lower than any of them guys. So, and here we are. Here we are, still running it back again and again and again. And now all these rumblings, before the year, the word was that Dave Van Horn was not happy with Hunter about some of the way the money was being distributed and the rev share stuff. And then it came out more like behind the scenes, he's pissed. He's done with it.
Yeah.
And so if you're about to run Dave off, you've already shown us you can't hire a coach.
Right.
I mean, Jerome Tang and Chris Jans were about to be the basketball coach till Johnny Tyson stepped up for you. You saw what the football search went like. I mean, so that's already been proven. So common sense would say Tony Vitello or Wes Johnson are going to be the next baseball coach. But if anybody can screw that up, I mean, Wes Johnson's from Arkansas. He coached his whole career in Arkansas until he went to the Minnesota Twins. Like now he's at Georgia, number 3 national seed. I mean, if anybody can screw that up, it's Hunter Yurchek. So, I don't know. Bad vibes, terrible look, pathetic leadership from the top, laughing stock of college athletics again. We haven't done a hot seat in a while, but
he's on the eternal hot seat.
he's on the eternal. It's never left. It's never ended.
We said if you make it 3 times on the hot seat, you're a permanent hot seat. So we got him and Bad Boney so far are our two permanent residents on the hot seat. So yeah.
So anyways, man, it's been a week. We took a week off and we got all kinds of news happening. The Razorback sports world is blown up on our week off. So anyways, any last word?
The SEC did try to give us, or I guess the NCAA tried to tried to throw us a bone at the Women's College World Series. They gave us two logos on the promotional like the
Oh,
big board. Did you see that?
I missed it. They give us Alabama.
Yeah, so they have like the main display for all the logos, and uh instead of Alabama's A, it had the Arkansas A, like this A, which we don't use
Uh,
for softball. And then it also had the Razorback, like the hog that you've got behind you, uh on a secondary on another one. So they didn't have Alabama and they had Arkansas twice. And so
okay.
people were up
Oh,
in
oh, so that's a good thing for us.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
okay. Oh, yeah,
they were
yeah,
trying
okay.
to you know,
Yeah, smooth it
it
out.
was a
Smooth
complete
it out.
oversight by somebody. But
Yeah, yeah.
um yeah,
Something
at the
something
Women's
good.
College World Series, Alabama was left off and Arkansas had two different
Awesome.
logos
Cool. Cool.
of things. So
The number one overall seed, Alabama, at that.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah, we're softball podcast now.
that's right. Hey, dude,
So,
another couple like 6-6 or worse football seasons, and I'm thinking about just going all in on some of these secondary sports. Like,
yep,
give me. I don't even know if you can get season tickets for golf, but do that. Give me that and softball teams that are
yep.
actually competing. And
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah,
My buddy's been grandfather. So I guess I was not a graduate of the U of A, but when you're a graduate of the U of A, you can get like grandfathered in for like 5 years for season tickets
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
dirt cheap.
yeah.
And and my, and my buddy of mine, he's been graduated 7 years, and he got upgraded seats in football for the same price he's been paying for these other seats for all these years. He's like, I was supposed to get kicked off 2 years ago. All hit all like my brother's the same age as him. He got kicked off 2 years ago when he was supposed to. But
Yeah,
they keep giving him they upgraded his seats this year because nobody wants seats. So
yeah.
yeah, just slipping through the cracks. No wonder we can't make any money because we're still giving away tickets to students from 7 years ago for next to nothing. Um,
You could pay $1 million though and get your name above gate 16.
really?
Yeah, if you want to do that.
It costs $1 million?
Yeah, I think it's $1 million or 1.5. And you could have, we could have the Never Yield podcast, Gate 16. Uh, if we just chip in $1 million.
That's chump change for real estate agents in Northwest Arkansas, right?
You would think so.
That's right. All right, good. So, hey,
I'll
y'all,
uh I'll I'll call in. I'll call you Hunter tomorrow.
yeah, y'all be looking up at Gate 16 here come September. You get some Never Yield Pod advertisements as you're walking in.
I'll just slap a sticker on the
Right.
outside the gate for free.
Yeah. Last thing I got is NBA playoffs. The Knicks. It's kind of cool, honestly. Like, I'm not even a huge NBA guy. I do like watching the playoffs, but like the New York Knicks in the finals is fun to me. Like Madison
Hmm.
Square Garden,
Yeah,
um, the Mecca. I don't know. I'm very intrigued by that. And then we have a game 7 in the Western Conference Finals going down. Thunder. Ooh, okay. Top of the 7th. Runner on. Here we go. Um, Western Conference Finals, game 7, Spurs and Thunder.
Wimby's the truth.
Dude, Wimby, I'm telling y'all, I don't care if you like basketball or not. Wimby's the best watch that I've watched in the NBA in a long time. Like Steph was pretty crazy when he was in his prime doing all his
That got me
crap.
back to the NBA for about 2 to 3 years for the
Yeah,
playoffs.
yeah.
Like when he was pulling up from 40 feet and just
And
drilling
turning
shots.
around before it was
Yeah,
halfway there, knowing it was
yeah.
in. Yeah.
Like
Like Steph was
that.
up there. But I'm telling y'all, Wimby, man, just turn on and watch. It's unbelievable what he's doing is 7-4. He had a step back three off the dribble tonight that was just crazy. He had 45 points and 23 rebounds a couple games ago. He's a shot blocking machine. He just dunks everything. Like it's very, 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 very special. So, but anyways, yeah. So we'll have a game 7. The Thunder having to work a little harder than most people thought they would at this point a
Yeah.
year ago. Everybody thought they would cakewalk to the finals for a while.
Yeah.
But going back to OKC, game 7, got the experience. I'd be a little surprised if they didn't pull it out at home. But either way, man, it's gonna be a good last game of the Western Conference Finals, and I think it'll be a good series in the finals, no matter who it is. Knicks have won like 11 in a row, so
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So, anyways, anything else we need to touch on before we head out of here?
I think that covers everything. But
We got softball in the top of the 7th, which is the last inning right now. So got to run on first with no outs. So we're gonna end it there and tune into the ending of this softball game. Everybody, appreciate y'all listening. We'll be back on Tuesday with a recap of the regional. If the baseball team gets beat, we're gonna start getting creative. Top 5 fast food French fries, ranking them, whatever. Top 5 burgers.
yes.
So, anyways, we'll start getting creative. But hopefully they're still playing, and we're looking forward to a super regional the next weekend. So, anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for here. Andrew, take us home, my man.
All right. Stay classy. There we go. Give me 2 claps and a suey. I think that's what they say in softball.
Oh, really?
Woo. Yeah.
Okay.
So go
Sounds
Hogs.
good. Go Hogs.